Optogenetics is a way of using light for research, but in a different way than you usually think about using light. We think about light as a way to observe things, to see things. With optogenetics, we flip it around. We use light to control things. We play in light as a stimulus to turn on or turn off particular kinds of brain cells, neurons. And this is pretty powerful because we can then decide what causes behavior. Neuroscience has a long history of really interesting and powerful techniques. People have been able to listen in on things going on in the brain. You can put electrodes into the brain and listen to the activity of neurons as their electrical signals are picked up on the electrode. And you can even do this during behavior. So you can think, okay, what correlates with behavior? When an animal decides to make a movement, what's going on in the movement part of its brain and what correlates with the action? But there was always a problem, is that people didn't know what was actually causal, what actually made things happen. And the brain's pretty complicated. A lot of things might be by chance happening together, or they might be happening together for a reason, but not actually causing each other. And so this is the advantage of optogenetics, is we can finally learn what actually matters, what's actually causing behavior to happen. But it's complementary to all the other techniques that neuroscience has had for a long time. Optogenetics probably couldn't have happened 20 or 30 years ago, even though these genes were known. So these genes that respond to light and create electricity, we get these from algae and bacteria, and these genes were known 30 years ago, but optogenetics couldn't have happened then because we needed advances in other fields of science and engineering to make it all work. We needed good laser sources of light and LEDs. We needed advanced virology. And so I would say, again, from biology, from engineering, from physics, a lot of things were needed. And these are hard to bring under one roof. Conferences, exciting for me because it's very interdisciplinary, and because it brings engineers and biologists, instrumentation types and biology types together. And so for me, that's kind of the whole, that's the thing that made my lab work, is that kind of conversation between hardware and wetware. And so I'm just excited to look around and see what I see. When I go to big conferences, I like to just kind of wander around and be stimulated, and so same thing here.